Y'all mad funny. What's good, y'all? I'm live on YouTube, D. My bad. Yeah, this one, I don't know, the intro video, I gotta figure it out. Sorry. I've been busy the last 48 hours. Oh, let me get my little light. It's like a buddy shooting from full court.
BlockNation after dark.
Right.
Yeah.
What side of TikTok are we on today? Oh my goodness. Hey, y'all funny as hell. What's good, y'all? I'm sorry. Like to have a little bit of fun sometimes, a little humor. We're in a very volatile market. You gotta laugh, you gotta loosen up. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all need to unloosen that tie a little bit. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
It's all good. All right. Okay, so I want to talk about this post going around on Facebook real quick before we get, because I think a lot of people seeing it and they taking it the wrong way. Because it's and Facebook's the place where you could really see, like, damn, the majority of the world is really like misinformed. But it's this post going around. Everybody's been reposting it. That's on the conscious side, and it says Trump literally setting y'all up to be millionaires, and y'all worried about stamps. I know y'all seen that post. It says Trump literally said, if you've seen this post, drop a fire. Trump literally setting y'all up to be millionaires and y'all worry about stamps. Drop a fire if you've seen this post circulating around. It's probably been on other platforms too, but I know specifically I've seen it on Facebook.
Oh shit.
Tino seen it. Okay. Trying to see. Mo seen it. Crypto King Damon seen it. Okay. It was on X. It was on Twitter too. So yeah, if you saw it on X, Facebook, wherever you saw that, I'm gonna read it one more time. It says Trump literally setting y'all up to be millionaires and y'all worry about stamps. So okay, so Jamar seen it, Bullish Bear. Okay, all right, bet. Lorenzo seen it. Oh, he said I ain't hear no lies. Okay. All right, Howard seen it. Lavani, got you. Okay, so some of y'all seen it. For a good majority of y'all seen it. All right, bet. So let me kind of explain that post to people, because people taking it like, oh, you're a Trump supporter, or how was Trump, like, you know, just asking where's the proof and all this other stuff. Like, I'm like, these comments. Matter of fact, let's read these comments in real time. Yeah. That's the one. This isn't the viral one. I need to find a viral one. But people said, I'm curious as to what door is opening up. Other people saying the biggest con, not just from Trump, but in the American dream as a, I don't know. It's just so many comments on here. Please explain how Trump is setting anyone up for millionaire status. Okay, let's explain it. If you're in this market and you understand what's going on, it's a whole opportunity in this market, which is why we come live on here every day. Trump is in crypto. The crazy part is he actually told you niggas, but see, that's what happens when you don't like somebody. You don't hear what they're telling you. He ran his presidency on being the pro-crypto president. Okay? He says this last November, the market skyrockets. He's told y'all to play this entire time. He's told y'all to play. His sons have told you to play. They're like, hey, buy now. The market's red, buy. We're in a dip. You know what I'm saying? Like, they haven't kept any secrets. It's just y'all niggas don't want to read. That's just what it boils down to. Y'all don't be wanting to read. It's like, we can sit here and explain it, but y'all ain't gonna read nothing. What's the point? And this ain't really about Trump, but it's like, I mean, what he's doing as far as in crypto goes, everyone else can do it too. And that's the part that I've been trying to get people to understand. And people's like, you know, he's been manipulating the market and blah, but it's like, duh, all presidents manipulate the market though.
If throughout history,
they all manipulate the market. You know, the way he does it is just a different way than the way the last president does it. They just all do it a different way, but they all manipulate the market. So that's not something new in 2025. I
think people just be getting in their feelings, you know, because they don't like a particular person.
Yeah, and it's like Carolyn said, they're lazy and unmotivated. I got to agree. Yeah, exactly. Talia said Trump was unbanked, so he saw an opportunity to position his family in the reset, and he took advantage of it. The thing is, all y'all could do it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all for 20K likes on TikTok. Y'all ran it up pretty fast. So
I ran it
I
up.
to start with that because this has been spewing a lot of controversy on social media. So I wanted to just briefly talk about that post.
And Facebook, that's where all your family and your close friends will be at.
The families, the low vibrationals, and the junkies, all over there.
Damn.
Sorry, but am I lying?
Bring the old Facebook back where you just be in college or some shit.
You feel me? Yeah. Somebody subscription to success
Facebook,
said I just came to the fact that it's over. We on two different timelines. I am not opposed to that. Like
Facebook is for the streets. It's mad.
Facebook, yeah. I try and just get on there and laugh. That's why I hate getting on Facebook and seeing them trying to talk about topics like this. Cause it's like y'all ain't even informed enough to talk about a topic like this. Like majority of y'all off the top, if we was face to face and I asked you who is the DTCC or what the DTCC is, you wouldn't even be able to tell me off the top what the DTCC is. So if you can't tell me who the DTCC is, you don't need to be trying to argue with me about crypto. You know what I'm saying? So it's pretty sad over there though. But seeing that post go, if y'all come across it, just go read the comments briefly. You know, don't let it disturb your peace. But it just shows you that it's a lot of people misinformed over there, and they don't have a damn clue what's actually happening. All they worried about is them food stamps. It's crazy.
Don't want to get out of the situation and be like, all right, I don't want to do this no more. Right? Don't want to trend it in the direction of relying on something, but you know what I'm saying? Like, man.
Yeah.
Those type of jokers that just like forever. And I'm not talking about everybody. I'm talking about the ones, the ones that just want to lay up and just do nothing forever. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, exactly. You just want to rely on the government, then they mad because the government finna take away they love money. And I'm just like, it's so many ways to make money now. What are y'all like? A lot of y'all not doing nothing. Let's be honest. The ones I'm referring to don't be doing that. And so it's like, what I don't be understanding what people do with their time. It's like, okay, you don't work because you got a Section 8 voucher, so clearly you don't work. So what are you doing with that time? Because you got a phone, you're on Facebook. So what are you doing with your time?
That's one thing they're doing. They're on Facebook. Looking at the tea or talking shit. The other thing they're doing is they're probably just watching. They're probably on TikTok. They're probably on Facebook and TikTok, just looking at a whole bunch of nonsense throughout the day. For real. Exactly.
So my whole thing is, it's so many ways to make money on this here internet. Just pick one, because you have options. Because other than that, like, I don't know what to tell these people. It's sad over there, but we going over there, but I gotta remember that it's mad junkies over there. Somebody hit me up on there and said I was raising money for a what do they call it, for a sex change. Nothing against the transgenders, but I ain't really thought about getting a sex change. And then I'm like, then this how you know they misinformed, because like I have transgender friends. Baby, they have programs for that. If I wanted a sex change, I wouldn't have to raise money for it. They got programs that cover that. That's one of the things I think Trump trying to cut out. So like nothing against the trans community, but I'm just saying, it's just like, what is wrong with y'all? You worried about that? We're sitting here talking about these assets, and you worried about my sexuality and what I got going on. So I just be like, what is wrong with y'all? Y'all worried about the wrong shit. And these gonna be the same people mad as hell, the same people that's gonna be trying to rob us when all this shit happen. Like, this why I'm ducking the fuck off. These gonna be the same people with their hand out thinking that somebody owed them something. It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Watch them YNs and them YGs, them Y girls.
Yep.
Oh man. Nah, this is crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy, man.
It's serious, and I'm locked and loaded. Waiting for him, gang. It's gonna be crazy. But no, we just gotta duck off, stay low key. You feel me? But yeah,
I mean, they're gonna know then. They're gonna be like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? We duck off. Well, we probably won't duck off, but most of y'all have the luxury to duck off for sure.
Man, I'm telling you,
if we duck off, it's real. It's real. It's real. We duck off. It's real.
I don't want to have to do that to nobody, but I'm like surreal. I'm locked and loaded. So
Oh yeah.
come play over here if you want to. It's gonna be
Where my shit at? Oh, it's right up there.
What Walker said, it's a party. It's a party. Yeah, it's gonna be a shootout in this bitch.
Nah.
But yeah, we'll go ahead and get started. That's all I see over here on this low vibrational ass timeline of Facebook on my personal page. Just low vibrational as hell. If you friends with me on there, you gang. This shit sad as hell. Like I was trying to find the more viral post for that, but I can't find it right now. It's all good. Yeah, we'll go ahead and get started though real quick. And somebody said it got that aim. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so we got some articles and stuff to go over. Please, y'all, everybody, whoever you pray to, believe in, let's pray for them folks over there, the actual people, not the bots. But let's pray for the low vibrational Facebook app, because them folks over there need help.
I don't know what they need.
I don't know what they need, but I don't even know. I don't even know if God can do it. Look, but if anybody can fix it,
yeah, I stopped using Facebook 10 years ago. Yeah, I don't blame you.
But it's a couple over there. It's some people over there that's in crypto. It's a little community over there. So.
Oh yeah.
It's a little something going on over there.
This is the thing. They got the most people over there. That's the thing. They got the most people.
They got the most people because everybody like, why you go over there? Gang, it's a lot of people over there, and it's a lot of people in crypto on there. And I, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, we just need to extend our reach, but it's a lot of people over there. So because I'm like, maybe if they see people that look like us, then maybe they'll be like, oh, let me listen. You know what I'm saying? But it's like you see no offense, but like just from I'm only speaking from my timeline. If they see Jake Claver and Max Avery, they're not gonna click on the video. But if they see me and D, they may like at least listen for 2 seconds, and then if it clicks for that 2 seconds, then maybe they'll watch the whole video. That's my hope.
Yeah, so Facebook got a lot of heads. That's Meta. That's Meta, fam. Speaking of Meta, you might as well just go into what Meta's doing.
Yeah, just do it for the content. Don't engage. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. Appreciate that. Yeah. They got the groups. That's what we got. Yeah. I'm sending them to your Facebook page. Appreciate you. Yeah, just send them to that BlockNation page. Have them follow it. Make sure y'all. The link is in the bio over here on my bio. Make sure y'all follow the Facebook account. But yeah, we got some stuff to go over. So it looks like Stronghold was listed on Kraken this morning. So yeah, that's some news. We're gonna talk about the CFTC. So we got the acting chair. I think her name is Pam or Fam. But she expects tokenized collateral to be up and running by the early 2026 or by the end of the year. And then we're going to talk about Democrats seek answers on Trump's expanding crypto empire. So y'all know that's Warren in them. We got Meta. Meta lays off 600 employees within the AI unit. So we're going to talk about that. Yep. Then we got China's budget. AIs are trunching Chat GPT and growth at crypto trading. So we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about Hong Kong. So they greenlight their first Solana ETF. So the Solana trading volume soars to 40%. Then we got how the U.S. bailout could bring the end of Argentina's libertarian utopia. So we're gonna talk about that. And am I missing an article, or was that it?
No, I think that was it.
Okay. All right, cool. So yeah, we can start off. I want to start off with this. Let's start off with this Hong Kong article because it seems pretty big. Hong Kong greenlights first Solana ETF because that trading volume at 40% is crazy. Yeah, let's talk about that real quick.
So Hong Kong just approved the spot ETF for Solana, right? So right after Solana's trading volume jumped 40% to about $8 billion. And then big investors might start buying more Solana because the ETFs make it easier and safer to invest. And the U.S. hasn't approved the Solana ETF yet, but many think that could happen in 2025, aka in the next several weeks. You know what I mean? Because we only got how many more weeks left? We only got about 8 more weeks left for 2025. So what happened was that Hong Kong's SFC approved the China AMC Solana spot ETF on October 22nd today. It should start trading next week on the 27th on the Hong Kong Stock Exchange. You could buy it RMB or USD, and the fees are about 2% per year. And OSL will handle the trading platform and help the hold the asset safely. What this means is this will bring in institutional money, and which could boost demand and credibility. That's why this matters a lot. And Hong Kong wants to be a major crypto hub in Asia. Hong Kong is just is one of those financial hubs, just like how we was talking about London yesterday and New York. Hong Kong is probably in the top 3, right after London, I would say. So this is pretty interesting. The United States angle is that the USC hasn't approved Solana ETF yet, but big firms like Bitwise, 21 Shares, Van Eck have applied, and so the reviews are being delayed because of the this shutdown that they're doing. You know what I mean? But you in DC, it ain't shut down like that. Huh? It's shut down, but it's only shut down for
still mad traffic. I just was dealing with it. That's why we were late today. Mad traffic, mad people walking. They definitely not affected because they still going to work.
It's a partial shutdown. But for those that's impacted, hold your head for real, because that shit is crazy. But many analysts think approval odds in 2025 are high, but the exact timing is definitely unknown. JP Morgan estimates U.S. Solana ETFs could pull in about 1.5 billion in its first year. It's a lot of money, right? And the market impact right now is that, like I said before, the Solana's trading volume jumped 40% after the news, and the price stayed around $184. The technical watchers say the $180 is key support, but a clean move over $195 could bring it to that 210, 220 mark soon. So I guess expect Solana to jump in the $200 range pretty soon. So Solana.
Big soul, not the little one. We'll see how long they last.
Yeah.
Not my favorite crypto, but hey, if you made money with Solana, drop a fire. Shout out to everybody who made money with Solana.
That's a fact. They what do we say Solana was? It was like the ice cream machine at McDonald's. Should keep breaking down.
And my boy Kurt in here. That's his analogy. Yup.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Shout out to Kurt. Shout out to Kurt for the analogy.
My bad, Kurt. I was gonna call you back after this live too.
I never forgot. When he said that shit, I never forgot that shit. I was just like, yo, shit like
that was the best analogy you could have given.
Shit like the ice cream.
That shit like a McDonald's ice cream machine. But if you made money with Sol, hey, shout out to you for real. Hey, and made money with Solana.
I mean, they got a shit ton of meme coins over there for sure.
Yeah. What's up, Miss Phyllis? Appreciate you.
Yeah, so that was basically it for that. We'll see what Hong Kong do.
What Kurt at? I wonder if Kurt can come. Kurt, you working? Kurt might be working, y'all. It's a little early in the day. I want to talk about the CFTC real quick because it's about these ETFs. That's all I was trying to see if Kurt can come up for 2 seconds. I don't know if he got a second.
He got 15 minutes. He said he got 15 minutes.
He got 15. All right, cool. Because we can talk about this these ETFs by year end. Let me bring Kurt up real quick so we can talk about these ETFs. Kurt got a good 15 for us, y'all.
Okay.
Everybody need to drop drop W's in the chat for my guy Kurt. Everybody need to drop some W's in the chat. Kurt, what's good? Oh, we got an updated. I just noticed the profile picture. We got an updated Megazord picture.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I made a little animated one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's fire though. Yeah. Look at that. Okay.
Listen, hey, it's gonna be years from now. D and Ash, people gonna see. They're gonna be out and about. Somebody gonna say Power Rangers. They're gonna be like, that damn Megazord.
I'm telling you. Hey, you might have to put that on a little shirt. Well, just for you. I ain't saying sell it, but like even just for yourself. Like that's gonna aid.
That's the proof. That's the evidence right there.
When you see that come up, they're gonna be like, God damn, that nigga made me hella money.
Yeah. No, for sure. But no, I wanted to talk about the CFTC because the acting chair, she's calling, where is it at? She's saying at the end of the year or early 2026, we should have. She said sprints. She used the word sprint. You know, I be paying attention to word tracking. You know me, Kurt.
Listen, man, words mean things.
They mean things. So it says the title of the article is CFTC sprints to approve spot crypto trading by year end. That's what it said.
Okay.
That's what it said.
That's a mouthful. So it sounds like they trying to have these spot ETFs all in, you know, long as they all have their I guess the documents. I know, you know, they're going to that generic S1. So once, you know, people rescind their S1s to generic S1, and then sounds like you said, this ain't me talking, this ain't y'all talking.
That's
the CFTC
that's the CFTC.
So she said we sprinting. She said we ain't trying to walk, we ain't trying to crawl. She said sprint.
She said it's a crypto sprint, to be exact.
Like she knows something that we don't, huh?
This I'm a quote her in the article, Kurt. She said it's a crypto sprint. I'm very serious about that, so we are moving quickly. That was her words.
Listen, I've only been talking about the fourth quarter since January.
Jeez.
Listen, like, I mean, sometimes it's hard. People don't want to listen, but it's cool. But here we go. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna play zodiac signs and water zodiac signs. And every time we have a water zodiac sign, XRP seems to run up in price. So the first one in the year is Pisces. What got announced? Hidden road to Ripple, price jump. Then come Cancer in the summer. What gotta happen? I think it was like something to do with like the lawsuit, and then, you know, price jumped and then it went back down. So the last water sign for the year starts tomorrow, I believe, or the 23rd is Scorpio. Scorpio goes from October 23rd to November 21st. It would behoove one to know, or it may be a price jump, XRP in that time frame if it follows the traditional patterns. I'm not saying it will happen. I'm just saying it tends to do well in water zodiacs.
Damn.
Kurt, you know I'm messy. I'm a little messy. I ain't doing not that. But you know, it's people that's just been talking about this technical analysis about a bear market, and now we're going down that XRP gonna be 50 cents in November. I just wanted to hear how your thoughts on that, or are we just gonna run with the water sign?
Listen, the only bear I know is this bear chicken I ate last night. You know, we all have our thoughts, and it's cool. I respect everyone's opinion. I just don't.
No, these ain't thoughts. They coming off saying that it's facts because they basing it off of charts in the market and they technical analysis. So you got to come at a different angle. That ain't gonna work.
Well, here's the thing. Like, I mean, you can have technical analysis all day, but I don't think technical analysis. I don't think that helps with a supply shock on the secondary exchange. I don't think that helps predict a black swan or reverse carry trade that can crash the markets, but allow an asset to rise from the ashes. So technical analysis have their places. I just don't think that they paint the whole picture. And I think the people that are following just technical analysis, there's a people that do a lot of great things, but if you don't know what's going on under the hood, then you only get half the story. So I say that just with caution. Could the market fall a little bit? It may fall a little bit, but with crypto clarity and these ETFs, especially for the XRP ETF, I don't think no bear is associated with that asset. And that's just my opinion, you know. And you know, with going back to 50 cent, that's a lot of liquidity going out of the market. So I don't see it going back there. They just had a flash crash where they manipulated the market and it went to $1.87. So the institution can get in. So I don't see it happening. If you go back and look at last year's time frame, what about this time frame? October, November?
Around this time, we started seeing a little spike.
Almost, it's real similar. Man, it's like this winter, it starts to just germinate. Let me have to go back to my little plant picture where I showed in the summer it dies, and then the fall it starts germinating, and then in the wintertime it starts jumping.
So So I'm curious because you brought up supply shock, Kurt. So I'm curious on your opinion on a post I put up yesterday talking about how big that acquisition was with Ripple with is it called North what's it called?
Evernorth.
Evernorth.
Well, that right there is pretty huge because if you go look at the flow diagram out there, it's just an extension of Ripple. Like you see the strategic advisors, Brad,
yeah,
David,
yeah, Dave, yep.
but the treasury, a treasury company is going to be cool because it allows you to double dip. So it's going to be publicly traded. So it's going to it's going to be a stock, but it's going to be able to pretty much it's going to be an XRP version of what MicroStrategy did.
Right. So that's what I was gonna bring up. That's exactly what I was hinting towards. So I think this is a great example of XRP is, this proves like it's no longer like just somebody's opinion. This proves that XRP was the better asset. Clearly.
It was clearly chosen, and and another thing that you mentioned because you said supply shock. This treasury company, it'll be more treasury companies that come out, and they're going to gobble up the XRP on the secondary market, and the supply is already down. And one thing
they must be coming soon, Kurt, because it ain't but so much left.
Goddamn right, it's coming soon.
Because I'm like, wait, if they get if the what's it called again?
Evernorth.
Because if Evernorth is trying to get $1 billion, and then we got these ETF approvals coming, they don't leave but so much.
Listen, it's simple math, and this is what I want to share with people that because I think people have a misconception, and they need to understand there's a difference between total supply, circulating supply, and available supply. Those are three different things. The total supply we know of XRP, 100 billion, never be created. You can't. It's already pre-mined. That people know that. I think where people get confused is the circulating supply and available supply. So I think based off of the latest data, I may be off a little bit, but I think the circulating supply is about 59 billion. That does not mean 59 billion is tradable. Let me repeat. 59 billion circulating does not mean 59 billion is available because exchanges have cold wallets too. They have bags they're going to use for transactions. They have bags they're going to use for, liquidity pools, and they're going to have bags that they just leave in custody. So it ain't but about 2 to 3 billion that's actually tradable. So when you look at those numbers, if you take 2 to 3 billion allegedly that's actually tradable, that means the other 97 billion are accounted for. So when JP Morgan put out the information, this was JP Morgan, this wasn't me, and they said, who was it, JP Morgan, a city, one of those financial institutions, they said, yeah, the XRP inflows from the ETFs could see like 5 to 8 billion in the first month. So let's just say hypothetically, it was the XRP ledger was to see 8 billion in inflows. Okay. So it's a simple math right here. If it sees 8 billion in inflows, if it ain't but 3 billion that's available, well, at the current price of 250, what's 3 billion times 250? 7 billion, 6 billion, some change, 7 billion. And that 7 billion is less than the 8 billion coming in. That means you don't have enough XRP available, and your price has to reflect the new supply and demand. Therefore, price has to go one way. It has to make up for that supply and demand. Like this is basic understanding and just simple math. If you don't have enough of a supply to buy, and your order books are getting filled so fast, the price has to continue going. And if nobody's selling it, and it's not able to go down, then prices, when these order books fill, it has to seek new price. That's price discovery. But if nobody is selling it and it's not enough to be bought and the demand is high, the price keeps going.
Wow.
Okay. And then when the price gets to a certain number, it'll be high enough to maintain because now the institutions can use it. And when they're using it, they're consistently putting volume across the ledger. That's what maintains the price.
My God.
So with me seeing these speculative runs, you know, it ran up to $3, $3.65, I think was the new all-time high. But there was not constant volume behind that. So guess what? The price came back down. And it settled around where it's doing now, you know, anywhere from 230 to 250. And people are like, why is the price not running up? It's doing exactly what it's supposed to do. Maintain the value. That's why the IMF said a global stablecoin is staying right at this price because that's what it's supposed to fucking do. When the demand changes, it'll run up and it'll maintain that value.
See,
this is not a speculative asset.
Right. Okay. Because that's the part that I don't think people understand about the XRP token and why it's different from the others. And that's the part I think is not clicking for it. That's the part that's the piece that's missing right there.
Because people wanted to act like a security when they fought 4 years in the lawsuit for it not to be security. So, like, I'm like, which one you want?
Well, you put it like that. that's the truth, though. Damn.
That's the truth. Like, because the security, like, this is a utility asset that's going to settle transactions. Mean it has to have constant volume flowing through it in order to maintain the price. So the institutions are what's keeping it this constant volume because they're already bagged up. So when the demand changes, and that'll come with the supply shock, the price is going to reflect that. And then when it's able to be used at that $50, $100 price, it's going to maintain that because the institutions are settling transactions across. That's the problem with most people. They don't understand fundamentally how this protocol and network works. That's why when they go back and forth with people, they sound stupid.
Very, very, very misinformed.
It's not trying to be an asshole. It's just trying to educate people in understanding what you're investing in. Because I think a lot of people, they want this to function like a security or speculating, you know, like a security, but then want it to function like a utility.
Right. It's like, which one? With like...
Yeah, like if it wanted to speculate, if it wanted to be speculation, it would be Bitcoin. Oh, my bad. Oops. Damn.
Oh man! But it is what it is, gang. It's not a utility based asset. They not using that shit.
Well, I mean,
it's a store of value. It's a store of value.
But it only changed to a store of value because it sucked at being a payment solution. That's why El Salvador motherfuckers waiting 2 weeks for the damn shit. How you go to the store and get some ice cream and your ice cream done melted before the transaction settled?
Yeah, no, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate.
I mean, people made money in it, which is great. Like, shout out to those that made money in it.
Yeah,
it's just not the end solution. And for those still trying to figure out things and talk about Satoshi, just go look up what Satoshi Nakamoto means in Japanese, and you'll have all your answers.
I want you to also highlight that no more XRP will be made. I think a lot of people don't realize that too. That's valuable information.
That's a misconception because I think people see the 100 billion, but there's no more to be minted. Like, they've all been mined, and that's what truly makes it deflationary because you can't mint anymore. And after every transaction, a real small percentage is burned, therefore making it truly deflationary. So if you can't print more of it, and then also with utility, it's going to burn in transaction. Like, it has no choice but to go up. Like, it's capped. You can't make any more of it. And a lot of people, it's just a lack of, just a lack of information. I mean, that's just definition of ignorance because they see 100 billion and they're like, man, that market cap stuff crazy. And it's like, but do you know how much money is flowing through the existing, like, DTC settles 2 quadrillion a year. Swift settles 1.5 quadrillion. ACI moves 14 trillion a day. JP Morgan moves 10 trillion a day. Like, that shit is not going to work with $100 XRP.
So somebody said that can change with a vote.
It's not with a vote. It takes more than a vote. It has to have an 80% consensus. But since that hadn't changed in 10 years, I wouldn't look forward to it.
Ooh. I guess you heard that. No, that's a fact, though. That's a fact.
I mean, the ledger been operating, what, 13 years, 12 years?
That's another thing I think people don't know either, Kurt. So you just brought up another point that a lot of people are uninformed about. They don't know that either.
It was the second cryptocurrency created, and if you do your research, you'll find out. Like, this came from Brad Garlinghouse's mouth. He said the XRP ledger was created by Bitcoin developers that wanted to fix the issues that Bitcoin had. Like, if you do even more research, you can look at the IP address and see that they both have the same IP address. But we're gonna leave that alone.
Ooh, yeah. Let's not touch that too much.
Too much.
Too much. Stop right there. Pump your brakes. My bad. But now I do want to get on before you get off, because I know you got things to do. What wealth management strategies do you have any? I wouldn't call it advice, but do you have any insight on? I know that's been a hot topic. About any type of wealth management strategies, or just any, just off the top of your head. You don't have to.
I ain't got no
nothing.
Shit. Nope, because I ain't no financial advisor.
Yeah, we don't know nothing. See,
but
so
I will tell people they just need to do their own due diligence. There's a lot of information out here, and just be mindful. Like, because you see, even the big boys, they're going to have crypto products and crypto services, and it's a lot of other institutions that will be providing those. Just understand, as this space gains more maturity, like, these institutions, they're going to play. Like, and it's funny because, like, I don't know if people have grasped the concept yet, but what the institutions have done these last 4 or 5 years has watched these smaller companies, like you said, create DeFi products, and they've watched and seen how all this stuff works. Now they just go and they just absorb it, buy it all up, and use their own technology. Like, these dinosaur companies, they're not innovationists. They're not technologists. What they'll do is they'll absorb your technology and white label and give it another name.
Damn.
But hey, I don't know nothing. So
yeah, alligator allegedly. Yeah, we don't know anything. No, I just wanted to get you. I wanted you to say that. I'm glad you said that about the wealth management, so that people can understand why me and D ain't been on that. Because we're not financial advisors, and it's like I don't want no dealings or no parts, and that's something I think everybody should do on their own. So I appreciate you for putting it like that. I knew you was gonna say that. That's why I asked. Yeah, I knew the answer, but I wanted them to hear it from you. So it's like, okay, I get it.
It's such a broad spectrum, and people have their own different financial needs. And when you try to do an umbrella method and try to capture everyone has a different appetite. Everyone has different goals. Everybody has different literacy. So as things mature, I think just for people just to be mindful of what's coming down the road. Like, I mean, you don't have to believe me when I tell you fourth quarter going to be explosive. Like this, Carolina fam, CFTC, they told you. I think Paul's talking about SEC. Like, they're making crypto their priority because they have to move to a tokenized environment. But in order to get to a tokenized environment, you're going to need a crisis to transfer the wealth.
So you think we gonna so we ain't getting them food stamps? I mean, me and you don't get them, but like,
I don't know about the whole snaps thing situation, but I will say this: I think the government shutdown was a catalyst for things they want to do.
That's what I said.
I think that's leading to what they want to do. So, yeah, people need to understand, like, this stuff didn't just get created in the dark last night. Y'all ever seen a coach go down the list of the different plays they want to call on the sideline? These motherfuckers, okay, that play, that ain't gonna work. Okay, this may work. That one right there gonna work. That's gonna get them. All the world's a stage.
I'm telling you, we just got one question. I think this is a good question. That's why I'm gonna ask you real quick. Donovan wants me to ask you, why is ETH so high when it has an infinite supply? He said, I know I'm not calculating supply and demand wrong.
When you calculate the price and you look at how many are circulating, it should give you that market cap. But the reason why Ethereum has a high price, and this is what I had to learn early, because I made mistakes early on because I didn't understand what Ethereum is. When you have a network and you have all of these projects that are built off of the network, they all still have to use that native token, which is ETH, for transactions. So layer twos like Polygon, Graph, other projects are built off. Ethereum got the head start because it was the only smart contract platform. So they have tenure, and they have, when you have tenure and you have the name brand recognition, everybody's going to attract to you. So that's why they have the volume right now in the smart contracts, because that was the only one that was deemed good in the eyes of the regulators. So the more volume you have flowing through your network, the higher price native token you're going to have. That's why ETH native token, which is the native token to the Ethereum network, is very high. But as maturity happens in the space and other blockchains, what happens is you'll see them add little things called EVM sidechains. And EVM sidechains is where you have a sidechain to your ledger that can allow for Ethereum-based products to migrate over to access the liquidity. That's why Stellar has the Soroban contracts that are EVM compatible. That's why XRP Ledger has the EVM sidechains. So all of these smart contract-based networks that do a lot of good things. Well, when you're a smart contract platform, you don't have a decentralized exchange to get liquidity from. You have to go external to it. This is what makes the XRP Ledger so valuable. And people, when you understand how the protocol works, that decentralized exchange it has built into the protocol is pretty much like a derivatives platform. This is why they're creating, think of it like a octopus with tentacles. And the octopus at the center is the XRP Ledger. And you got these different tentacles that can be EVM sidechains or private ledgers. So now you have ability for different projects and blockchains to migrate over to access the liquidity. And going back to the ETH scenario, when you have a network and you have more and more volume flowing through it, the native token has to be expensive because it needs to settle those transactions. I hope that helps.
Yeah, I hope that helps. So yeah, I hope that thumbs up, Donovan, if that helped you out. But yeah, that was a great answer. Great answer. But yeah, y'all gotta let Kurt go. It's 15 minutes up.
Appreciate y'all. We probably went over 15 minutes. He gave y'all game, fam.
Yeah, he did. No, I appreciate you. No, that needed to be said. I'm glad you said it on here, Kurt. Appreciate you for real. For sure.
No doubt.
You know, I'm gonna hit you back.
Be mindful, and Thanksgiving and Christmas looking very exciting.
I like how he did it. I'm gonna start using it. Exciting. No, I appreciate you, gang. I'm gonna call you back later on today. Okay.
All right.
All
right, fam.
All right, Deep.
All right, y'all. So yeah, there we go. Y'all got y'all Kurt fix for the month.
Yeah.
Shout out to Kurt. You know what I'm saying? He don't pop out too much, so always appreciate Kurt coming on. You got a shout out you got to give?
Yeah. Shout out to Melinda, new listener, BlockNation listener. I see you. If you're new here, listen. You in the right place. If you don't know nothing about crypto, if you don't know nothing about blockchain, if you don't know nothing about what he just said, stick around. Make sure you're following the pages. Make sure you're in the Telegram. Make sure you are locked in with us, fam. You talking about a whole bunch of folks that look like me, look like Kween, that are in technology, that are breaking it down for you very simply, fam.
There you go. And Kurt, just I hope that helped y'all. Hold on to these investments for dear life, and y'all see the importance of having these assets and how valuable these assets are, which makes you valuable because you're holding them. You're responsible for them. So, I hope y'all took heed to what he said. It'll be on YouTube. It'll be recorded. But yeah, no, that word was needed. That word was needed. But yeah, we'll go with the article so we can just make sure we give y'all the updates for today. I'll just touch on the CFTC thing just one more time. It's not too much anyway, but because we just talked about it, but it's really like Kurt told y'all, it was Caroline Pham, however you say her name. She said that the U.S. wants at least one regulated venue to allow spot crypto trading. Let me see. Yeah, spot crypto trading by the end of the year. So the plan is part of a push that they're calling a crypto sprint. So I know everyone's heard about the crypto sprint because we covered it when they first came out with it. But yeah, the crypto sprint. So they're moving fast to bring crypto trading under clear regulation. The CFTC also expects tokenized collateral. And that's what Kurt was saying. These people are ready for a tokenized world. So that they're expecting that to be ready by the end of the year or early 2026, which means Q1. And then meanwhile, the SEC and the CFTC have signaled cooperation. They stated that current law doesn't prohibit regulated exchanges from offering certain spot crypto trading. So they're making that clear. So this matters because this marks a big shift historically Many crypto markets have operated in a regulatory gray zone. So this move pushes crypto trading more into the mainstream U.S. regulatory framework. Also, crypto firms and exchanges, it opens the possibility of listing spot crypto products on regulated U.S. exchanges rather than only on unregulated ones. So there's more legitimacy, but also more oversight. And so for investors, this can mean easier access to mainstream trading of crypto assets, possibly with more protections and transparency. And then for markets and regulators, it means regulators are signaling they want to balance innovation with safeguards. So yeah, they want market integrity and investor protection. So that's another huge part of that. So yeah, this move right here, I love her word tracking crypto sprint, and they said that they want to move quickly, and I'm gonna take that, and we're gonna take that to the bank. We're gonna take that.
I'll sprint right with y'all.
Hey, and I'm not even a runner. I ain't even a runner. I'm sprinting with y'all.
I'm sprinting with y'all, fam.
You know what I'm saying?
We gotta get we right there at the finish line though. We right there at the finish line, you know, as far as, you know, the next wave and the next leg up where, you know, people gonna be knocking on your door, and people gonna be calling you and texting you and being like, yo, you was talking about this crypto shit for, you're the only person that was talking about this crypto shit for quite some time.
Mm-hmm.
What is this shit about? You know, I'm hearing more and more about it. You're gonna hear more. Listen, the average is gonna hear more about this shit very soon.
Yeah, and then they're gonna be wondering what's going on, and that's why I'm like I'm not saying don't be worried, because I get it. People have kids and, you know, parents and you yourself to feed. So I'm not being you know, I'm not trying to be like mean or anything, but it's a distraction, and a lot of people don't realize that. That's what they want y'all bickering and arguing and worried about that, while this is what they really doing. This is what's really going on. They getting all this in order and getting ready to lay this out, and created a problem. And whole time you had an opportunity so that maybe you wouldn't be dependent on food stamps to eat, so that you can put yourself in a position. And then people are like, well, if they on food stamps, clearly they don't have the money. Let me tell y'all why I don't buy that bullshit. We all, you know, let me tell you why I don't buy that bullshit. I've been around the way, lived around the way.
Okay.
Y'all have Rick Owens. Y'all are constantly eating seafood boils. I see y'all going to Miami. Y'all always traveling. I see y'all on cruises. For some reason, y'all can muster up the money to give these kids a beautiful Christmas, but you're on Snap. You're dependent on Snap to eat. So all I'm saying is I see y'all hustle and grind for stuff that y'all want to hustle and grind for. Y'all got big screen TVs and Section 8 houses. I mean, the list goes. Thank you, Spider. The list goes on. So my whole thing is, when y'all want to buy something, when y'all want to make sure y'all kids fresh, we saw the first day of school picks went on for about 2-3 weeks. Y'all was putting them kids in new clothes. We all saw it. So for me to come on here and just be like, oh, they can't afford it. These are the same people that was doing back to school fits for 2-3 weeks.
Damn.
I really don't want to hear that. And I know that's not everybody, but a good portion. All I'm saying is, and this is for anybody actually, because I was explaining this to my nephew this morning about choices. Because I had to have that tax talk with him, because he was all on this. Yeah, the rich should be taxed more, and he was talking about how in some country they have to pay more for the speeding tickets, but if it's based on your income and blah blah. And I was explaining to him like, no. We all have choices. We have choices. When y'all want to get some money up for something, y'all gonna pay. That's why I thought that Marvin Wine shit was mad funny when people was getting in line to give him that $2,000 for that offering, because you could have asked your grandma for $20 before that service started, and she didn't have it for you, but she had $2,000 for Marvin Winans.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So y'all will muster up the money for whatever, whether it's for church, to go on a vacation, to buy some shoes, to do whatever. Y'all will figure out how to get the money for it. Whatever y'all need to do. So I feel the same way about, if you really wanted to invest, you would figure out how to get the money for it. I don't care what your situation is. You will figure it out the same way you figure out everything else. So I'm not trying to sit here and be insensitive, but with me sitting back and scrolling just on Instagram and Facebook, and y'all posting these kids, and y'all be having 3-4 of them with new outfits on about every week. Y'all did that shit for about 2 weeks. I said, oh, y'all got some money. Y'all got some money. So I ain't buying it. So get right or get left behind, because I don't really want to hear about them SNAP benefits no more. I really don't. Anyway, y'all figured out how to get them Rick Owens. Figure out how to get some food.
Yeah, the $200-$300 J's. Come on, fam.
Consistently, did every drop. I know. This is the thing. If them SNAP benefits get cut and I see y'all with them Black Cat 4s in November, I don't want to hear nothing about no food stamps. Because I'm getting them too. But I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear nothing about no food stamps. And you're going to have them Black Cat 4s on your feet. I don't want to hear nothing.
Easy said, fake or not, you went and bought them.
Right. Exactly.
That's exactly. 100. That's 100.
We got Mo. Look like Mo want to come up real quick. What's up, Mo? You meant to come up, Mo?
I sure did. How y'all doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
What's going on?
Listen, I just want y'all to tell y'all how much of a blessing. I think I can speak for the whole group for not only making money in this whole digital realm, but also opening in our eyes in finance. Some of us, like myself, we always prided ourselves that we were smart in finance, but we had no clue was when I had to find out what the DTCC was through you guys. So I say this to say this. When they said that there were not going to be stamps and all of this, I just feel sorry for all demographics, not only Black people. Right. Because I told y'all before, I did 5 years in prison, came home, had 2 kids, baby daddy walked out, and I was on stamps, but I couldn't get housing, and I really needed for the life of me because the line was 32,982 people long. That's 10 years in Florida. You understand what I'm saying? So I just want to tell you this. If I can come from prison, did 5 years with a felony conviction, they gave me stamps and they gave me Medicaid, and I worked with that. And I made $1 out of 15 cents to where I am today. I don't want to hear shit about nobody crying about they cutting their stamps. I don't want to hear it. They already running through my store, stealing. I already hired. Listen, I'm not playing no games. I hired armed guards. I'm not playing with y'all. Yeah. Because when it was the YB concert, y'all was constantly in the store depositing money to put on your Cash App so you can buy your YB tickets and all the extra. You seen them doing it, right? You know how many ads? I heard your justified rant the other day. And I want to tell you something. Do you know how many? I work as a public service announcer for digital asset because I got the people in my face. I'm constantly printing out the receipt and showing them that crypto is processing. And I turn the receipts over and I say, this is what you buy. This is what you buy. This is what you buy. And do you know, they don't listen. But guess what? I stopped talking and I mean that. You know the reason why? Because everybody know in business, Q4 is the most important quarter. Because you're going to be reporting your losses, which is in business is more important. And then you're going to record your winnings.
That's crazy. You showed these people in real time how this stuff works off of their receipt when they purchase something so that they could see this is what they're going to be using. All you need to do is go invest in this. And these people still. So it's like, that's it.
I'm so done. You want to know why? Because I see where you're focused at. And the Bible says all of this is biblical. I don't know if they're hearing this, man. I don't like Donald Trump to save my life. But I'm the type of person, just because I don't like you don't mean I can't hear you.
Right. No, exactly. Because we're just following the money because it's not about our emotions. This is just about my wallet. And that's the part people can't grasp.
But guess what? This man has been saying it's biblical. It's biblical. It's biblical. Nobody pay attention to context clues.
All them Christians. And
that's the reason why they're getting disrespected by, because I promise you that whole church would have been burnt down with my $1,200 and I would have snatched my check back. You saw me and give the check back.
That was the main thing, and that was the part I was pointing out to everybody. I said, you see, he ain't even getting money back.
And also, the people that are on Facebook are the people that the pastor are disrespecting at an all-time high. So you got to come at them. The other day I had a lady, every Sunday they come in there with $100 bills from the ATM for me to break. The lady said, oh, can you break this? I guess she thought it was going to touch my heart because I want to pay my tithes. But she's a regular, and I opened up the conversation. I said, ma'am, according to the Bible that I read, I have a couple Bibles. The tithes that you pay, and those times you had to bring in your wheat, your this, your flour, your this, and that money goes to widows and old people. It does not go for the betterment of building new church. Nowhere in the Bible does it go in the betterment for you to buy the. It's nowhere in the world I'm catching a bus to church and the pastor rolling next to me in a Bentley and I can't get a ride. I promise you this. I may be a fool, but I'm not. Listen, I promise you, we have to be the ones to break this generational curse.
Yes.
We have been lied to. We've been bamboozled. And the reason why they got these churches up like this at an all-time high to keep us, the majority, the black people, the original owners of this land, to not get in on these digital assets because they know we are the most spenders.
And you want to know the saddest part about it, Mo? And I can only speak from my experience. I have talked to a couple pastors that are into investing. And when I say pastors like Marvin Winans, they have their investments, but they don't preach that to their congregations to invest. Oh, but they preach the tithing part to sow into the church. But they don't talk. Yes, but I'm sitting here and I'm just laughing because I'm like, you know, all of a sudden he's trying to raise all this money. And I'm thinking in my head it's the fourth quarter. See, I don't take pastors serious. So I'm like, Marvin tried to run up 6 figures real quick, and watch, he probably gonna put half of it in some investments.
No, this is what he did. That's why the pressure was high. He got out of character. What he did was he bought a building, I think in 2000, for the building fund, the good old building.
Oh, the building. I hate the building fund. Every church got one, but yeah, okay.
The city is now ordering a conservatorship because he ain't did nothing and been collecting money for almost 20 years? That money that you've been collecting for the building fund, you right, the building is in Detroit you're trying to buy. You could have helped people over there.
And it's a lot of people in Detroit that need help. And Mo, I grew up in that denomination with Marvin Winans. Marvin Winans is a Church of God in Christ pastor, which they are very strict. And so for him to have gotten away with it just tells me that whole shit finna crumble over there. And I can't wait to see it happen.
That's all he is. All these pastors are religious pimps.
Religious pimps.
That's all they are. I know a couple pimps in my day. I'll be 50 on November 21st. That's why I'm looking forward to whatever it is on the 21st, whatever Ripple got going on. But I want to tell you this, and I'm gonna go. I know what a pimp is. I ain't never been pimped, but I got friends, and I know how the game go.
And I know how they talk to people, and that little laugh.
They talk to people. And I know what they say they mean, and what they mean they say. And I know a pimp. When I saw he said it was 1,000 plus 1,000, I said, you know what? This nigga's a pimp. CC Winans, guess what? I'm deleting all your music too. Be a consumer, because birds of a feather flock together.
I'm telling you, and this is like I can't wait. I can't wait to talk to my mama when she get back, because I said, you know, she still.
I just want people to know. Stay down.
Yeah.
My brother always told me, stay down till you come up.
Damn.
Stay down till you come up.
You know what I'm saying?
What? The black swan, what they always told us, that the ashes, what does it do? It fly. What does it say? It goes up from ashes. It can't go up from ashes. It got to go down and then go up.
I'm telling you, it's about to be. Hey Mo, it's about to be crazy out here.
And that day, my location is going to be closed until further notice.
I was about to say, Mo, because you done told the little YNs. Yeah, you done told the YNs, and they gonna remember, and they're gonna be like, wait, nah, the lady at the store down there.
I know where to come find you at. In my mind, it wasn't for education. I knew exactly what that meant. Listen, I done did 5 years, and I did 2.5 in the hole. Trust me, I look sweet, but ain't nothing soft about me.
Well, Hey, y'all bet. Hey, if any of you YNs listening right now, y'all better not go mess with Mo.
Cooking.
Women in crypto are the best person to be in a relationship. You know why? Because while your man is walking, we don't trust nobody. And ever since I got into crypto, I do not trust nobody.
Nope.
I even got 2 air tags inside my safe just in case they break in my shit so I can follow your bitch ass. Y'all better get right.
I love it.
You got a Coinbase card 2 years ago. Go ahead and report it that you ain't got it no more and get a fresh date on there. So when things are popping off, your card is fresh. You ain't gotta worry about expression day. I gotta go.
All right, Mo. Hey, Mo said she got the
Appreciate you, Mo.
Mo said she
Damn.
got the air tags in the safe, gang. She not playing with y'all, gang.
Jeez.
Shout out to Mo, gang. Shout out to Mo. That was a word. I think everybody needed to hear that little word real quick. That's why when I seen Mo, I said, let me bring Mo up. Mo about to give y'all that real talk.
Listen.
That's that talk everybody be needing every once in a while.
Yeah, it is. You know, I felt that shit in my chest.
You feel me? So no, shout out to Mo. Mo got the air tags in the safe.
Yeah.
She not playing with y'all, gang. She not playing, but she made a good point. That was one more point I was gonna bring up. That NBA YoungBoy concert, cause I was thinking about going because it's lit. Them tickets $400. But then I was like, how the hell are the YNs there? These the same one. A lot of them that's on Snap benefit. I said, how the hell they paying for these high ass tickets?
Them tickets are $400 just to be in the house. Nah, I can't be.
No, to be sitting up. You think I'm playing D? When I was checking, I'm gonna check the Vegas because I was looking for the Vegas concert, and Las Vegas YB concert. Here we go. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna share my screen. See, let me show y'all how much these tickets is. This is gonna be on November 9th. They starting at $123, but who wants to sit up there?
Okay. So
they starting at 123, but you at the tippity top. I mean, you can't go no further. Like, nigga, you touching the roof. So
you be in the house.
Yeah, I mean, if you just there for the job, me personally, if I'm going to see, I want to be able to actually say I saw him. I ain't see him on the screen. But the YNs that was in there, D, all of them won't sitting up there. Some of them was down here. Look at this. Look at my screen.
Yeah, they listen.
They was down here in 5, 6, and 7. Some of them was down here at A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. They was down here.
Yep.
They was down here. Let me show y'all. My bad, y'all. That's why I'm like, these are the tickets. Like, you want to see how much these tickets are? Let's just see how much 5 costs. $493. That's $500. They sitting down there. They sitting here. These are $500 tickets. So that's my thing. If you can find $500 to go see NBA YoungBoy, it's just gonna be hard for me to have sympathy for niggas that's gonna be like, oh, we ain't got our food stamps, we ain't got no food. But you had $500 to go see this man for 2 hours. You see what I'm saying? And y'all was sitting there like, I know someone was sitting up here for the 120. What's this? And D, even up here is $333. I can't like this. This is up here. This is the ceiling. This is the ceiling seats, and they's paying $333 to sit up there.
Yep, the YNs.
So you had basically almost for after taxes. I'm assuming it's gonna be about $370.
It wasn't all YNs. It's a lot of white people that like NBA YoungBoy too.
Yeah. But we all seen the clips, D.
Yeah.
We all seen the clips, D. Some of them was teenagers, ain't got near job.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah, so because these is teenagers of the same mamas that's finna be on Facebook with a GoFundMe for groceries. So that's why it's like, it's gonna be a little hard for me to be like, I thought I saw your son at the concert. I'm trying to figure out how he went. But anyway, y'all. Well, the whole point is y'all get y'all money right for stuff y'all want to get y'all money right for. So always remember that. But yeah, we can go back to this China budget real quick. Let's talk about China's budget.
Before we get into China, I just wanted to say this because the NBA started last night too. Speaking of distractions, NBA started last night. I watched the third and fourth quarter of the OKC Houston Rockets game. I seen better shit in wrestling, fam. That shit was. I can't even watch it no more. I can't do it.
Hold on. Say that again. We'll say that again.
I said I watched the third and fourth quarter of the Houston Rockets OKC game, and I was like, yo, that shit was better than wrestling, fam. As far as it being scripted, to the T, fam, to the T. I knew the game was gonna go into overtime. I knew something was gonna happen at the end. Like it was just too predictable.
It was very predictable. You should have put a bid in. You probably would have won some money.
I can't even. I was just tuning in because I was like, oh, I forgot the NBA's on NBC, so I got Peacock, so I was just like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? And I was just like, oh, KD was on the Houston Rockets, so they came back to OKC. I was like, all right, so let me watch the last couple quarters. Man, it was mad predictable. It's mad predictable, and I was just like,
damn.
I just turned it off. I didn't even want to watch no more.
That's hella sad.
It is. But Distraction averted. I won't be going back to that shit.
Yes.
Yo, so China, real quick, China. I know we're talking about a lot today, but I wanted to touch on this real quick. So two cheaper Chinese AIs, which is DeepSeek and Kween 3, I think it's called Kween 3 Max, beat the famous Grok and ChatGPT at crypto trading at a live contest, fam. So DeepSeek, I told y'all, DeepSeek was that shit, fam. DeepSeek was the only one making money that day, even though it had the smallest training budget, right? ChatGPT did worse, down about 66%, showing that the bigger, more expensive AI doesn't automatically mean better in trading. DeepSeek is that shit. If you want DeepSeek, go get DeepSeek. Go get DeepSeek. That shit is amazing. These AI still make mistakes, you know what I'm saying? They all make mistakes, but the fact that DeepSeek was way cheaper to get produced and is kicking fucking Grok and ChatGPT's ass tells me a whole lot. So basically what happened was a public crypto trading experiment tracked several AIs using real trades on Hyperliquid. The starting funds grew from $200 to $10,000 per AI. So DeepSeek was the only one that was positive, only 9%, up 9% unrealized P&L for that time period. And they did long bets on Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, BNB, Dogecoin, and XRP. And then the other ones had losses, with ChatGPT having over 66% losses with their trading. So if you use AI to trade and stuff like that, get DeepSeek. Fuck with DeepSeek. This matters because a lower budget model can beat premium models in specific tasks. Models turned or prompted for trading can outperform general purpose chatbots, and the data and training style matter. Fam, them people over there in Asia, ingenuity is a motherfucker, yo. They don't have the biggest budget like a ChatGPT does. They may not have the government behind them, but them jokers know how to think outside the box when it comes to creating shit, fam. Yeah, so I thought this was big because DeepSeek, I've been told y'all, get DeepSeek. I got Abacus AI where all those shits is on there. ChatGPT, DeepSeek, all them shits is on there. I gotta see if what you call it's on there.
But yeah, y'all can utilize that. Like you take advantage of AI. I know some people scared of it. I'm scared of it too. But
Kween 3 is on there too. Shit, they got all the Abacus AI. They got all them shits. $10 a month.
$10 a month. Hey, go ahead. Hey, listen, especially for those that got a business, plan to start a business, or just trying to like do whatever project you working on. Like, take advantage, bro, because this stuff will help you out a whole lot. It will help you out a lot.
Me and my pops be using this shit like it's going out of style, yo. I'll be switching back and forth. They got Perplexity on there, so all those AIs that you want to get into, Gemini, all them shits is on there. So
there you go. So for those that want help, you know what I'm saying, get right. Say the website one more time. $10 a month.
Abacus.ai. Abacus.ai. If
you
want the real link for it, because I know sometimes people be having phishing websites. If you want the real link for it, send BlockNation a message, and I'll send you the real link for Abacus AI.
There you go. All right, y'all. All right. So yeah, we got some more articles to go over. I want to talk about Meta because they laid off 600 people.
Oh shit.
What's good with that?
Facebook earlier. What's good with Facebook?
Yeah, so Meta laid off 600 employees within the AI unit. So what's good? Why do they do that?
I don't know.
Let's see what's going on. Man. Yeah, damn, Meta, that's crazy. And it's holiday season, gang.
They gotta account for them $100 million contracts they've been giving out.
You know,
They're giving out New York Yankee contracts out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, shit. They gotta
Let's see what's
somewhere.
Nah, for sure. So it says, Meta is cutting 600 jobs within its AI division. It says the cuts focus on its research unit, which is the AI product teams and infrastructure teams. So a newly formed unit called TBD Lab is not being cut and will continue to grow. According to internal memo from Meta's chief AI officer, Alexander Wang, The reason is to make the AI team smaller so decisions happen faster and each person has more impact. So basically, y'all about to give all these people an extra workload and be overworked, and that's what it sounds like to me. So y'all cutting the team so that y'all can make faster decisions, so it doesn't got to go through so many people. Okay, 600 people just lost their job. That's not, to me. That's crazy. I see what they're saying, but that's crazy. But Meta has been very aggressive in investing. I'm sorry. Yeah, Meta has been very aggressive in investing in AI, building big data centers, hiring lots of people, setting big goals. This move suggests some reevaluation. For folks working in tech and AI, this is a sign that even big players are trimming when they feel too much structure or complexity. It's slowing them down. For the market or broader meaning. When a major company streamlines like this, it hints at shifting focus. So maybe the broad research to more product driven or super intelligence ambitions rather than rather than these exploratory projects. What is that? Exploratory? No, it ain't spelled like that. I don't know. Yeah, maybe that's a typo on my end. But anyways, it underscores how fast AI and tech change. So roles, research, directions, priorities all can shift. Damn. So they get ready to be like a volatile job market to be in then, because like AI shifts really fast. That's really true.
Yeah, fam. Yeah,
like
fam.
that's because because you kind of because you're trying to direct some of these kids with careers and stuff, and you're like, oh well, shit, get into AI. But it's like you can't even comfortably say that because it shifts so much, and it's like, damn, the department that you in could be Dunsky tomorrow. Like that's crazy. But yeah, it says Meta has been very aggressive in investing in AI. So they're building big data centers, hiring lots of people, setting big goals. So this move suggests some reevaluation. For folks working in tech and AI, this is a sign that even big players are trimming when they feel too much structure or complexity is slowing them down. So for the market, damn. So that just for people that work like within teams, that's gonna make you like, y'all better start meeting with y'all teams if y'all on one of them teams that take forever to make a decision because everybody want to factor in all these. You know how you could be literally overthinking, you trying to factor in every single thing and it'll actually slow you down.
Yes.
Y'all better start checking y'all teams at work, gang, because they could, they might all that overthinking might get y'all pushed out the door. So for people that overanalyze and that's very detail oriented, this is y'all about to have a hard time a little bit. If you work in that field, because they trying to move and they don't got time for all that. Like, so because it is people like that overanalyze, they're overly like they're too detailed. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a thing. You know what I'm saying? They good workers, but it might take them forever to get certain shit done. But yeah, that's a lot of people in corporate America actually. Damn. But when it says that when a major company streamlines like this and hints at shift in focus, so maybe from broad research to more product driven or super intelligence ambitions rather than explore. Yeah, okay, I had already read that part. Sorry about that. But anyway, that's all. That was pretty much it. But they just talk about how fast AI and tech is changing, and that's their reason for letting all them people go because they need to move faster, and they were slowing them down. That's crazy.
Damn. I mean, shit. I mean, we told y'all, fam, it's gonna be a chopping block with this AI and automation, fam. You know what I mean? From Amazon to Meta, all these Fortune 500 companies is figuring out ways to scale back how their overhead overall. So if they can scale it back hundreds of thousands of dollars, millions of dollars, that's what they're gonna do. That's what they're gonna do. You know, Mark Zuckerberg giving out $100 million contracts to jokers. So some gotta go.
Yeah,
tighten up somewhere else.
Man, I'm telling you. Somebody said that somebody owns claiming that Zaman stole $355 million worth of XRP. So the other one must not have been good enough. Enough people ain't get out them wallets. They had to find something else. Like, okay, use the Zaman wallet.
Yeah, I ain't never heard of that in my life, man.
355 million. Hold on, let me read this again.
I ain't never heard Zaman take crypto from nobody.
No, I have a great experience with Zaman. Yes, yeah, he said it's a lady on X claiming Zaman stole 355 million worth of XRP. Her name is Bunny Bitcoin. I guess it's on X right now. Sorry, I just
Them jokers over there don't bother.
yeah, they working overtime to get y'all out them cold wallets, gang. Y'all about to go make me buy 3 more.
Them jokers, Xamarin Wallet, they don't bother nobody. That should be the same. Every time I go to that wallet, I'm like, oh, okay. You know,
Lord have mercy.
Whatever I add to it, I add to it. So.
That's how you know. Yeah, this must be about to be a good month coming up because they're trying to get people out of XRP. They're trying to get y'all out them cold wallets and them hot wallets. They trying to get y'all to the point where it's like y'all put that joint back on the exchanges. Yeah, they trying to scare y'all out, man. That's crazy. So yeah, y'all had discernment because they working hard to get people out.
Hell yeah.
Make sure y'all liking the live. Appreciate you, Miss Phyllis. But yeah, make sure y'all liking the live as y'all coming in over here on YouTube. We had a long talk a couple days ago about engagement, and that's all we asking for. You know what I'm saying? For like a lot of people that's been rocking with us for a minute, we help y'all make a lot of money. So the least y'all can do is help with engagement, liking the lives, commenting, all that good stuff.
Run it up.
For sure. So let's talk about Stronghold right quick.
All right.
Stronghold. So they got listed on Kraken Exchange. Stronghold. That was huge. That was some huge news. Y'all know we've been holding Stronghold for years over here. We was in Stronghold before everybody else found out about it. But yeah, it's looking like Stronghold got listed on Kraken about 8 a.m. this morning. So it says the fintech infrastructure company Stronghold announced that their native token, y'all know as SHX, is now available for trading on the U.S. exchange Kraken. So this is SHX first time listing on a U.S.-based exchange. I did not know that. So the token runs on the Stellar blockchain, and Stronghold says it will support multi-chain operation. So that means that it will bridge to other networks like Ethereum. So according to this article, SHX is used for payments, settlements, and governance within Stronghold's ecosystem. So this is huge for SHX because listing on a major U.S. exchange like Kraken increases access, which often means more liquidity, which is great. For the company, it signals that Stronghold is aiming for broader adoption and maybe wants to be seen as more mainstream or regulated friendly in the crypto space. And if you're following tokens in their ecosystems, this is an example of a project moving from maybe niche to behind the scenes toward more public markets. So that's huge. And also it shows continued movement of newer tokens trying to get recognized on major platforms. So that's part of crypto normalization. So this is huge. Yeah, shout out to Stronghold. I can't wait till they get listed on Uphold, Coinbase, Crypto.com. You know what I'm saying? We've been in Stronghold, had 2 or 3 zeros in front of it when DeFi King introduced us.
Put a fire in the chat if you got some Stronghold. Put a fire in the chat if you got some Stronghold.
Yeah, all my SHX holders, drop that fire, gang.
Shout out to DeFi King, fam. Shout out to DeFi King. Shout out to DeFi King and Kween, because I remember Kween, you followed up with that video that they tried to take the sound off.
No, they ended up taking the sound off of that joint, man. Took the sound off. I was like, yo, they working with IBM and blah blah blah.
Yo, shout out to y'all Stronghold holders, man. Y'all holding strong, man. I remember that night we had that meditation on that meditation session about Stronghold.
My bad, I was reading that comment. What you say?
No, I said, remember that night we had that meditation session about
Stronghold. Yes.
Yeah.
It was about an hour to meditation. Yeah. We be meditating over here too. Everybody think I'm so unprofessional. We meditate. Everybody be why is Kween so unprofessional? Why y'all don't ask me? Why y'all be going to D? I got a question.
Yo, they don't want to get cursed out, right?
Why y'all go to D? Why y'all don't ask?
Get cursed out.
Why y'all don't talk to me about me? Why y'all going to somebody else? You know, because you know what I call that where I'm from?
Soft.
Sorry.
I said soft, but no.
Oh, yeah.
What are the scores, yo? Don't be asking me. Why you gonna ask me about another grown person? That's crazy. That's the crazy part.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we do
scared. They must be scared as hell. They must be scared as hell, man. They must be scared as hell.
Yes. Scare ass. But shout out to all the SHX holders.
I'm telling you, Ash is a very nice person. I've chilled with her. You know what I'm saying? We broke bread, everything. She's a very nice person. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know why y'all be looking out there. I just tell y'all don't fuck with me because like I will cut you out. That is true, but I don't.
Yeah, she will. She will.
I don't do that on a daily. Like I don't even want to be on that frequency. I hate when I have to do that. I hate when I got curse people out. I really do. I don't be wanting to do it. I be trying to spare niggas, and then they just say something crazy, and then I spaz. You know, but I be trying but I'm very chill. I don't be causing no problems, gang. I'm a very simple person. D, please, I'm very simple.
Nah, very simple, very simple. Listen, 2022 Ashley is way different from 2025 Ashley. way different. You know what I'm saying? The maturation process, you know, that I've seen. I'm so proud of you, fam. So proud of you.
Thank you, D.
You was in your 20s. You were still in your 20s when I met you.
I was 29.
Yeah, you was in your 20s. You was about to turn 29. I think you still like 28. Right,
I'm telling you, you're 28 going on 29. That's true. Yeah, I just turned 29. Yep.
Yeah. I remember you saying, you like I'm 28, blah blah blah. And I'm just like, okay, we got a youngin over here. We got youngin over here.
Baby.
Right.
I was in my 20s. That's crazy.
So
I believe that BitTrue has SHX. Okay, yeah. I think it is BitTrue that does have SHX on there. Oh yeah, and thank you, Sid. Sid said SHX is bridging all ERC SHX tokens to XLM. Follow the X for more info. Definitely follow the SHX, and you can get on their email list. You can get on the SHX's email list as well. Okay.
Shout out to Sid. Thank you, Sid. Thank you for that, Sid. Because a lot of people forgetting about that. I be forgetting about that shit sometimes.
That's a fact. So let's talk about Argentina real quick. What is this liberation utopia? What the hell is going on with this?
All right,
billions of dollars into their economy.
Yeah. So basically, with Argentina, give me a second. What happened was their money, which is the peso, is in big trouble again, right? And I just seen something on the news about Argentina. The U.S. is sending about $20 billion. You heard this right. The U.S. is sending about $20 billion to help stabilize things over in Argentina. So we got a government shutdown, but the U.S. is going to send $20 billion to Argentina. Just put that in the back of your mind. Argentina's new libertarian president, Javier Milei, promised huge changes, cut government, the end of central banks, and maybe switch to the U.S. dollar or even use Bitcoin, right? This bailout makes those big libertarian utopia plans seem less likely right now because it keeps Argentina tied to the old style fixes. So people in Argentina are still using dollars, stable coins, and some Bitcoin to protect their savings. But so basically what happened was the peso crashed and people are losing trust in Argentina's money. So the President Trump stepped in with a $20 billion rescue plan to calm the markets. Similar rescues happened before and didn't fix the root of the problem. And this matters because the guy over there in Argentina, his plan of libertarian reform to shrink government and end banking and possibly dollarize or lean on Bitcoin makes a bailout push for Argentina, just a thing in the playbook. So short-term cash, spending cuts, and currency controls are things that tried many times before, but I don't know what's going to happen with Argentina. I don't know what's going to happen. The bailout is just a Band-Aid on a bigger problem. Seems like they got some liquidity problems. So we bailed them out and sent them billions of dollars. 20
billion?
$20 billion rescue plan. 20 billion. 20 B.
Hold on.
Billion.
And this be my problem. This is why I'm independent. How the hell we got $20 billion for them and then we got folks over here that might not get their food stamps? Because I know I was saying I won't be insensitive, but it is some people that actually need it, like elderly people. So how we got a rescue plan for them, but not for our own goddamn country?
20 billion. According to this article, 20 billion, fam. 20 billion. What this could mean next is this, markets are calmed down a bit, but prices and pain and cuts will happen.
Trucker Crypto said, I don't know if this is true, but our government is giving Argentina cash so we can get their Bitcoin.
Oh, okay. So there's we
don't do stuff for no reason. You owe us something. We ain't just giving you shit.
Okay.
Yeah, that might. I know it's for some reason. I won't deny that.
That makes sense. That actually makes sense. But yeah, Argentina, they jacked up over there. They trying to get. They had good intentions with the whole Bitcoin shit, but it ain't working out, because it ain't practical. It's not practical to spend Bitcoin. You can move money around using Bitcoin for sure, right? But it's not practical to like spend. You're gonna be waiting. It's a lot of lag time. You know what I'm saying? You can't go get a cup of coffee with Bitcoin unless you got some system on the back end, like at Stake and Shake, that could do the transaction immediately. You know what I mean? You're gonna be waiting for that Bitcoin for a minute. You know what I mean? 30 minutes at least. You know what I mean? It's better than Swift, but still, it's still not practical for payments.
Okay.
So
damn.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, I see what's going on here.
So
And whatever other reasons, and it probably was other reasons that we don't even know about for them making.
You already know. You already know.
$20 billion is a lot of money to be giving people to save them, and we can't even say these people over here. But we know it got some reasons behind it, and it's probably more than just some Bitcoin, or it's more to it. That 20 billion, they probably asked for 20 favors. Like, y'all want 20 Bs, we need 20 favors. So this is what y'all are going to do when y'all get this money. Like, like, y'all know it came with a cost. It's crazy. Insane. Wow.
It definitely came with a cost.
It's like Robbie said, though. It's not like the last administration. They, they doing something with intent behind it. So gotta agree with that. Democrats. We gotta talk about these Democrats real quick. Lord have mercy, I'm so sick of these damn Democrats and crypto. Democrats seek answers on Trump's expanding crypto empire. How many times are we gonna talk about this? Y'all been asking this goddamn question since he got elected. I feel like we brought it up in numerous hearings.
Was you just talking about him yesterday?
Yes, with Senator Warren. That's why I'm wondering if this has anything to do with Warren, and see if her name pops up in this. But yeah, let's see, y'all. Let's talk about it real quick. They always coming up with something. You can see the article on YouTube, right, D?
Yes, I can.
Okay, because my computer glitched a little bit just now. Okay. All right, cool. All right, so yeah, the Democrats seek answers on Trump's expanding crypto empire. Well, y'all know he's already wealthy, right? So he definitely used his money. I think they're trying to. If it was up to them, they'll tell the public that he used our money. He used the taxpayer money to do whatever he's doing. That's what they really. But they can't prove it, nor is it's probably not even true. But it says that Senate Democrats are asking for details about Trump's crypto business ties, especially through the family-linked company World Liberty Financial. I knew it was going to be about World Liberty Financial because it's a DeFi-based institution. So they flagged that the World Liberty Financial and associated firms may have strong links to the Middle East, including the UAE. Duh. Anyway, that's why he took his ass over there. Wasn't he just over there about a month or two ago?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay. So it says it may have leveraged diplomatic or government ties for business gains. I knew they was. Oh my goodness. But it says the Trump family's crypto ventures are estimated to have generated over $1 billion in profits. That's why they really bothered. It says a big concern, the overlap between private business interests and public diplomatic roles, which raises questions of conflict of interest. So the international dimension, which is a UAE link or foreign investments as a national security or foreign influence aspect. So when big names are involved in new asset categories like crypto, the impact can ripple. That's the word. That's the word.
They love using that word.
We've been seeing it a lot, haven't we? I ain't been trying to say something every time we say it, but we done say ripple a lot this week. It's only Wednesday. but think market trust, regulation, values of tokens, and how policy might shift. So it also raises questions about fairness. If someone in public office profits from an industry they influence, how does that affect rules, competition, and public confidence? So this is about who's benefiting and are the rules clear and fair. That's pretty much what I'm getting out of this. Unless y'all can prove that is any type of like crazy illegal shit going on, I really want Democrats to shut the fuck up and just continue to pack their bags up so we can go ahead and get paid. Because I'm sick of them at this point.
Yeah.
Because it's like I'm not even mad if he making money. You know what I'm saying? Now, if it is something going on and he's leveraged whatever they're talking about, that he may have leveraged diplomatic or government ties for business gains, he wouldn't be the first president to do it.
No.
He wouldn't be the first government. He wouldn't be the first president to do it.
I feel like asking ChatGPT. Hold up.
You want to ask?
Yeah. Real quick.
Yeah. Let's talk to the AI real quick.
What presidents in history? No. I'm gonna ask DeepSeek. That's who I'm gonna ask. Forget ChatGPT. We know DeepSeek is on that type of time.
Facts.
All right. What presidents in history have made major money through investments while in office in the US? Okay. Let's see what DeepSeek say. It's searching.
Well, I thought you failed.
Nah.
Kennedy family. I'll read the comments.
Well, the Kennedy family was actually in the hooch business.
Ooh.
They was in that's how they came up. They was in the hooch business. They was tied with the mafia and shit. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly. That's what I heard. You know what I'm saying? I don't want them people thinking I know something. All right, so DeepSeek gives you a whole long explanation. They give you a whole long explanation. So before they even give you the answer. So that's why I take it. It take a little bit longer because they be searching. Of course, number one, Donald Trump. His net worth rebounded to $6.5 billion through Trump Media, Technology Group, etc. Bill Clinton, he entered the White House with a net worth of $1.3 million and left with $120 million.
Let's please get to Barack Obama, please.
Barack Obama.
There we go.
He entered the office with $1.3 million net worth and left with $70 million.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Hold up. Lyndon B. Johnson. His net worth increased to $20 million. And this was back in the 60s. What did I say? Did I say Barack? I said Barack, right?
Yeah, you said Barack already.
Yeah. Just that, I mean, that's a couple to just name. Yeah. So they it seems like it's a trend of they enter the White House with a certain type of net worth and they leave with a way higher net worth.
So I'm gonna use Maya real quick for this question over here on YouTube. Because I see a question right here. It says, how is Trump making money from his crypto when the market has been going down most of the year? So let's ask AI.
That's AI. Yeah, presidents, they only got the salary is what, 100K, 200K?
Barely. All right.
How you get millions of dollars? You only get 200K.
What's up?
Hi there. Hope your afternoon's all right so far.
Yes, I have a quick question.
Shoot. What's up?
So how is Trump making money from his crypto since the market's been down most of the year? How has he made money from crypto? Or what cryptos has he made money from?
Okay, that's a pretty specific question. From what I've seen, Trump's involvement with crypto has been mostly centered around these digital trading cards he launched last December. They tanked pretty quickly, honestly. People were spending thousands on them, and the value just plummeted. And he's also been pretty vocal about Bitcoin, but that doesn't necessarily translate to direct profit. It's mostly just name association at this point, as far as I can tell. It's less about shrewd investing and more about capitalizing on the hype from the looks of it. Gotcha.
How much money did he make from his Trump coin before it tanked?
All right. Okay, so before the whole thing basically imploded, it's tough to pin down an exact number because a lot of it went through different companies and it wasn't super transparent. But estimates are he initially made around $7.8 million in the first week of sales. Then it dipped, but overall it looks like he cleared somewhere between 8 to 10 million total before the value tanked and people started wanting refunds. It's definitely not a massive windfall, but not nothing either.
So would you say he's a lot like celebrities and other people that have, you know, used their name and rug pulled their fans or rug pulled retail?
Yeah, that's a pretty fair assessment, honestly. It definitely has a lot of the same hallmarks. The quick launch, the hype-driven marketing, the lack of clear utility, and then the dramatic price drop. It feels less like a genuine business venture and more like capitalizing on brand loyalty and people willing to throw money at anything with his name on it. And it checks a lot of the boxes for a rug pull, even if it wasn't explicitly designed that way from the start. True.
Gotcha. Okay. That's it. That's all I wanted to ask. Thank you.
No problem at all. Glad I could help clear that up. Holler.
Holler if you need me.
Thomas Jefferson is the only president that really left the White House bankrupt. He
Dang,
he wasn't in the group chat. He wasn't.
Yeah, he didn't get
and I know Trump. He lost some money too during COVID and shit like that. But yeah, for the most part.
I was reading some comments. My bad. When they get money donated to their foundations, they only have to give 5% to charity. Yeah, that's a fact. And the charities that they be giving to, some of these charities that still around, I'm like, yo, we have been giving to these charities, like the commercials, as a country for years. Like, y'all ain't got enough money yet. Like, some of these charities been around since before I was born, and I'll be 32 this year. Yeah, charities are shell companies. Absolutely.
Yep.
Crazy. But yeah, that is was that everything, D? Did I miss anything?
Nah, I don't think we missed the beat today.
That was all the articles. Yeah, they had Kurt today. They had Kurt earlier.
They had Mo. Yeah, Mo
came up and gave y'all.
Yeah. I see my dude, and I see my dude Marcus in the comments. And he having a call today at 4 p.m. if you want to get in tune with the insurance side of things. If you want to learn more about what you could do with your 401k and become your own bank through insurance, he's having a call today, 4 p.m. If you want to get on that call, send me a message. Send me a message on the BlockNation.
For sure. So make sure y'all get in the Patreon. Okay, make sure y'all are learning DeFi. Whatever the Democrats is talking about regarding World Liberty Financial, they're not stopping that shit. That's all I'm gonna say. They're not stopping that shit. Your president is leveraging DeFi. I think you need to be doing the same thing. You need to be taking advantage. He's not the only one. You had the Federal Reserve telling you, hey, you might want to look into this. You might want to have some conversations about DeFi. We went over that yesterday. Continuously tell y'all to get into DeFi. Do not wait for it to be a popular thing or stuff that is in everybody's everyday talk. You want to get in it before everybody else figures it out. Okay. That'll benefit you the most. People gonna be running to you because they know you into it, you know how to do it. People gonna be running to you with thousands of dollars, like, please just do this for me and show me how to do this. And I'm telling you, it's gonna be behoove you, and not just for them reasons, but also for multiple streams of income. So we do, and on top of that, we do have the class coming up on Monday. That class is coming up very fast. Like we told y'all, this is a $700 to $1,400 course. It is a master class. It is a 2-day course about rebalancing your DeFi portfolio. That is a pivotal part of DeFi. You want to learn how to rebalance your DeFi portfolio. If you are a beginner, this is a great class for you, because if you go into DeFi knowing how to rebalance your portfolio, you're already ahead of most people in DeFi. You're already ahead. So this is a 2-day class. Make sure y'all get in it. After Tuesday, when it's time for us to sell the recording, it will no longer be $175. We really looked out and really lowballed this class, but we really could have sold it for much, much more. So yeah, after Tuesday, it will not be $175. So if you're like, oh, I'll just get the recording, yeah, you can get the recording. Well, everybody that gets in the class gets the recording, but if you're waiting for the actual recording sale, it's not gonna be $175. So please take advantage, because after Tuesday, that price will change. So yeah, make sure y'all get in this master class. It's going to be phenomenal. Y'all already know Cecil Thorough. He gonna break everything down from the point where he tells you, get on Google Chrome, type in Coinbase. I'm just gonna say, shout out my boy Cecil, but he break it down where it's just like, yo, all you need is a phone or a computer and you good. You good. And that's how thorough the classes are. That's how thorough we are in the Patreon. that everything is broken down to a T. Your grandma could do it if she know how to work a computer or a phone. So yeah, y'all, we're just looking out, trying to make sure everybody on board know what the hell going on. This is what the rich people are doing. This is what the Federal Reserve is doing. This is what your president is doing. This is what they're doing in other countries. This is what they're doing over there in the UAE, in the Middle East. They're all figuring out how to leverage and earn yield. They're all in DeFi. Only people that don't know about it is folks in poverty and folks that's not paying this shit no attention, that's very misinformed. You are very, very blessed to even know about a DeFi. If you even heard of DeFi, you're blessed to even know what decentralized finance is, because so many people have no clue about this stuff. And this is really a glitch in the matrix. So please take advantage of this information, because you are a rare gem. You know what I'm saying? Rare, because a lot of people do not know about this stuff. So take advantage, y'all. We're just here to help. So yeah, make sure y'all make sure y'all follow us on Facebook. Make sure y'all follow us on Facebook. Follow us on Facebook. So that way we could try and help some of them some of the people over there. But yes, Easy will go in depth on each play and DeFi. Thank you, Easy. Don't wait to learn it. So yeah, appreciate you, Easy. Easy letting y'all know. Shout out to Easy. So yeah, y'all, and don't forget, you can get into these liquidity pools. I know some people like, I don't got no extra money for that. You can get into these pools with $20, $30, $40, $50, $150, $200. You can get in these pools with little to no money, really. You gotta have a little bit of money, but you don't have to have thousands of dollars. I think that's what we get stuff confused when it comes to investing. So remember that as well. If that's why you hesitating, you do not need a whole lot of money to get started. So other than that, y'all, yeah, link is y'all know I'm just playing, but the link is in my bio. Everything in the description over here. And yeah, we'll see y'all. Huh?
Oh yeah, and I'm gonna drop that link for the Abacus AI if you want the DeepSeek and all that. I'll drop it in the Telegram as well, because somebody just asked.
Yeah, so yeah, make sure y'all get that for those that take advantage of that AI. I'm telling y'all, to help you with your whole business model. But other than that, y'all, yeah, we're gonna see y'all at 6 p.m. When we go live for that 6 o'clock live, and we'll see y'all this evening.
All right,
y'all. Have a good afternoon.